I wanted to pass some really significant information for you, but first I can give not background on myself, but what my focus is concerning the health care bill. And what that is that without life, there's no way that any of the issues within the health care bill even matter. And so naturally I'm concerned about euthanasia, I'm concerned about abortion, I'm concerned about the, quote, death plan being in the insurance, in the health care bill. But the thing that concerned me is that for the last 4 weeks or more, that is what we've been concerned about. You see it on television, you hear it on the radio. We want those issues out. And then the government, very reluctantly, they acquiesce to what we want and say, well, we won't put the death plan in the health care bill. And I think by the time this is over, they have said abortion is not in the bill. And of course, we had counteractions for that. We said, well, abortion isn't in the bill, but if we don't exclude it with an amendment, it can still be in there. And so we're working at all those issues. However, during this week, I found something that is probably, maybe most people don't know, because I didn't know it for as closely tied as I am with this issue. And that is that during this week I was to write a small article for something, and because I wanted some very, very up-to-date information, I called a particular entity that I'm very familiar with and that I have a contact with. And I read what I had written up to my article at this point. And they said, you know what, you can scrap the whole thing. It doesn't matter what they take out of the bill. And then she proceeded to tell me what little tiny smokescreen thing within this bill that thwarts anything that we can do. And that has to do on page 30, HR 3200, page 30, Article 123. And it is called the Health Benefits Advisory Council Committee. And what this consists of, and this is kind of interesting, I'll give you the bottom line at the end. It consists of the Surgeon General will choose 9 non-federal team players, of course, and appointed by the President, of course. The Comptroller General of the United States will also pick 9 people for this committee. And then the President will also pick 8 more federal, not non-federal or federal, whoever he wants. That can include George Soros, it could be Rahm Emanuel or anybody. And here goes the rub. When does this committee convene? After the bill is signed. It has nothing to do. The committee convenes, they set up rules, they send it to they have rulemaking, and then they have a small public comment situation, which means they take into consideration any people's interest. But other than that, she said it this way. She said, if you have a basket on the table, right now we're trying to take out all the negatives from that basket and they're all laying on the floor. After the bill is passed, they take all those things and throw it back in the basket. And we have no control over it. And if you'd like to know who the person was who told me this, her name is Rita Markle, and she is the top international lawyer for all these issues from the International Euthanasia Task Force of the United States and all other countries. The health care benefit in the page 30, Article 123, that has the committee that decides a lot of things after the bill is passed. But I forgot to mention, and I'm sure it was self-explanatory, but that takes and includes is what treatments, what benefits you get, how they qualify your health benefits. It's the whole package. And all this is decided after the bill is passed. So that's pretty much what I have to say. HR 30, Article 123, it's all there. So she said we cannot accept this health care bill in any form. The only thing we can accept is that we will take issue by issue by issue of how to change this health, the health care to be beneficial to the public. Thank you very much.